And you know what? Honestly, this is my first call for 2018. So I just want to take this time to wish everyone a very, very, very happy new year. And I know the fact that we are here on this call tonight, we are intentional about making our new year the most productive, the most progressive than the past years. All right, so Ron did a shout out, everyone, and I'm seeing that, yeah, we have everyone who's on the line. Everyone is ready. That's great. I just want to take this moment to see who is on the call. Rep your country in the comments. Who do we have on the line tonight? Where are we coming from? I am from Trinidad and Tobago, and for those of you who perhaps missed Ron's introduction, my name is Simone Augustus, and I will be online with you guys tonight just to host you for a little bit, and then we delve right into our value-packed program tonight. All right, so I'm seeing Leah from Barbados, Nicholas. Oh my God, they're coming in so fast. Ashley from the United States, Stephen from Barbados, Neil from St. Lucia, Grace from Barbados. Hey, Grace. All right. Who else do we have on the line? Lots and lots of Barbados. St. Martin. Hey, Eric. Eric from St. Martin. Welcome, 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 everyone. And right now, what I want to do, I just want to do an audio test. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Is my no breaks in between? Let me just see that in the comments. Hey guys, can you hear me clearly? Loud and clear. Okay, great. That's what I like to hear. So welcome, welcome, welcome to another TTT, the Takeover Transformation Tuesday call. It's about to go down tonight for the next hour or so. Guys, I hope you have your notebook and your pens. You don't want to miss anything that is going to be jolted. It's going to be jam-packed full of keys to success and nuggets. All right, so I introduced myself and I see where everyone else is from. Guys, so we've repped the countries in the comment section. Right before we delve into the value that we have here tonight, I just want to introduce you guys. Most of you may already know about this event. It's the IML convention scheduled from March 16th to 18th, 2018, the Rise IML convention. It's going to be in Las Vegas. You know what happened? IML Rise Convention. I hope many of you are planning to go. You don't want to miss that we have scheduled for this event in Las Vegas. All right, so guys, again, I want to take this time to commend everyone who is on this call tonight. The fact that you are on this call, you mean business, right? You're very serious about taking your business to the next level, right? And if you have been following along with the journey, following along with the wealth that they've been pouring into you guys, you know that investing in yourself is one of the major keys to success, right? Before you can do anything else, before you can become a success in any sort of business, you need to invest in yourself, right? And one thing that we are here, that we believe in strongly on the Takeover team, Paul, is developing your potential, whether it is, you know, hiring a coach, taking part in a course, doing some sort of developmental program yourself first before you can give to others. All right. So how do we do that? What's the first thing you need to do to invest in yourself? Well, obviously, you're going to need cash, not money, but cash. And if you've been following along, you know here on the Takeover team, we spell cash differently. It's K-A-S-H, knowledge, attitude, skill, and habit. K-A-S-H. That's the cash that we're going to give you here tonight on every TTT call week after week. All right. Knowledge, attitude, skill, and habits. You need all of these things. You need to accumulate valuable knowledge, attitude. You need to have the skill to implement that knowledge, and you need to have good habits. All of these things combine together to generate cash into your pocket, right? Personal development is key, guys. Personal development is key. And one of the things we believe in here at the TTT and the Takeover team is reading. Readers are leaders and leaders are readers. And we'll go over these books every week, you know, just in case some of you have missed it, just in case some of you are new to the TTT call, just to ensure that everyone is on the same page and everyone has the same access to the same information so that everyone can win and everyone can develop personally and professionally. The 4 books that I'm going to go through are books that you should be able to access these books as soft copy files, I think, in the Telegram group, right? No, let me correct myself. 3 of these 4 books. One of these books will not be available in the Telegram group. All right, so your first year in network marketing by Mark Yarnell and Renee Reed Yarnell. All right, your first year in network marketing. For those of you who are new to network marketing, or maybe you just need a refresher course, this book is going to take you through dealing with rejection, how to recruit, how to train, how to remain focused, how to stay enthusiastic, how to avoid unrealistic expectations, and even how to share your business with others. Your first year in network marketing by Mark Yarnell and Renee Reed Yarnell. The next book is the Network Marketing Bible, guys. Come on, if you've ever, just seen something on Facebook attached to network marketing, you've probably heard about this guy, Eric Worre. Eric Worre, he penned the book Go Pro. And guys, this is the definitive Bible for network marketing, right? You need to cop this book. If you don't read anything else, read Go Pro by Eric Worre. Eric Worre, he's going to take you through 7 steps on becoming a network marketing professional, how to find a prospect, how to invite a prospect to, a presentation, how to present your opportunity or your product, how to follow up with your prospects, how to help your prospects, whether they become distributors, customers, how they join your team, how to help your new prospect become a member, and once they're a member, how to get them started right, and how to promote your events. That's Go Pro by Eric Worre. This book, along with the previous book, Your First Day in Network Marketing, can be found in the Telegram group. They're available soft copy. Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. Unfortunately, this is the one book that we do not have soft copy. But guys, trust me, this is a worthy investment. We're talking right now about investing in yourself. This book is a worthy investment. If you have to spend money, if you're on the fence, hey guys, maybe it's too expensive, this should be your first purchase. Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. Brian Carruthers has an extensive experience in the network marketing industry. And this book is the blueprint for building a massive organization. And a lot of these skills are also transferable to regular everyday lives, right? If you work in an organization, a traditional business, if you are supervising a team, it talks about how to develop leaders within the various levels of the team that you work within, right? This is the book that you want to cop. Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. All right. And the final book on our list tonight is 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by none other than the legendary John C. Maxwell. I know, guys, I stated before, readers are leaders. And this is one of the books you want to get. I'm seeing stuff. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Kirk, are you hearing me clearly? In between, right? The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. If you are a leader, you're already reading this book. It's hard copy, whether you have it on your iPad or perhaps you're just taking a page in, every day via social media or something. You're already reading this book, right? The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Okay. You're hearing me now? Okay, great. Thanks, Kirk. What about you, Paul? Are you hearing me clearly now? Let me know. All right. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. For those of you who have not yet delved into this book, I'm going to go through pretty quickly 3 of my favorite laws of leadership from this book. The first law is the law of... So you can't just wake up one morning and decide, you know what, I'm going to lead. I am in charge and I am a leader. Nah, you have to develop skills daily that make you a leader, right? This is something that is learned over time through various experiences, and it is the capability to develop and improve your skills. Successful leaders are learners. The second law is the law of connection. Leaders touch a heart before they ask for a hand, right? Taking the time first to touch your hearts, the hearts of your followers, before you ask them to help you. All right, cutting in and out. I am not sure why that is happening. So I'm just gonna probably talk, yeah. I'm just gonna keep going and hopefully you guys can follow along on the screen. right? People don't care. Again, this is under the law of connection. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And finally, the third favorite law of mine is the law of explosive growth. To add to growth, you need to lead followers and multiply those followers into leaders, right? The key to growth is leadership. And as a leader, this should be your main goal, to develop your followers into leaders so that, you know, your success and their success can multiply and duplicate within the various ranks of their business and organizations. All right, guys. So just in case anyone missed anything, I'm just going to go back to the first book, which is Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell and Renee Reed Yarnell. You should be able to access the soft copy in this book in the Telegram group. The second book is GoPro by Eric Worre, again, accessible in the Telegram group. Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers, not accessible in the Telegram group. But guys, one of the leaders on this line tonight, who's going to come on this call tonight, I remember him telling me that he gave away this book and he had to buy another copy because he's like, it's one of those books that you're going to keep going back to. Even though you've read it cover to cover once, you're going to keep going back to this. So it's one of those books that's definitely a valuable add to your library. And the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell is accessible in the Telegram group as well. So guys, all of these things, you know, reading, personal development, taking that time out to add, you know, to your professional, personal, spiritual, mental growth, you know, just investing in yourself, taking the cash that we give you, knowledge, attitude, skill, and habits, all of these things combine to ensure that you're successful in your business. Right? Successful in how you present yourself to others, successful in how you go about your professional dealings, right? We're just all about success here. And that ties in to our mission here at the Takeover. And that is to help 100 families across the Caribbean. And I guess for those of you who are joining us from the United States, right? For those of you who are joining us from the United States, to help 100 families earn a six-figure income, right? Yeah, it may seem a bit ambitious, but guys, this is the reality that we are working towards. We're working towards creating a new normal in the Takeover team, right? Our new normal is going to help 100 families across the Caribbean earn a six-figure income, all right? So guys, that's it for me. And trust me, it has been a pleasure. It is always a pleasure to be here on the TTT call with you every Tuesday night. And right now, I'm just going to hand back over to Mr. Ron Lashley. Mr. Lashley, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I want to thank you so much.
Great, take it away, Ron.
Thank you so much, Simone, for doing such a wonderful job every single time. Guys, I am so excited. Let me just turn on my camera because I think y'all need to see my excitement. Where's the camera thing? I am so excited, guys. Here in Barbados, we just came out. I was saying what I thought was going to be a small event turned out to be a huge event on Sunday, and so many people packed the room, wanted to hear more information about what we are doing. Guys, if you are from Barbados, I want you to type in the chat, it was lit. Type in the chat, it was lit. And you know what? Turn down for what? Every single night this week, we're going to have presentations. Tonight, right after this call, we're going to have one at 10. Every single night from all the way through to the end of January. Right now, we're going to have presentations so you can get your prospects on the call to see the information that you have seen, and it has touched and impacted so many of your lives already. Now I want you to grab your notepad. I want you to get your pens, get a book. If you're using a phone, get to the notepad app. And if you are ready for this call, I want you to type in the chat, I'm ready. If you do not see your teammate on this call, I want you to message them and tell them it is time to get on the call. Let's go, let's go. Message your teammate and tell them get on this call, because there's so much value that is going to be shared tonight. I do not want you to miss anything, guys. The hardest thing to do is to create momentum, but the easiest thing to do is to stop it. And right now we have huge amounts of momentum, guys, and we want everyone to benefit from it. Doesn't matter where you are, because we are going to do presentations online. We're going to do presentations in each island. All the way down to convention. Who's excited about convention too as well? I already booked my ticket. I got my VIP ticket too as well. Next thing I'm gonna book is my hotel. All right, let's get this started. I'm gonna invite onto the line. We're gonna co-host right now. Some people call him my brother. You know, everywhere we travel, everybody suspects that he's my brother, but we don't know that we are family, as far as we know. But I treat him like a brother, an awesome business partner, and I'm gonna let him share the co-host with me tonight. Mr. Kai Lashley, better known as Young Billionaire. Are you on the line?
Yeah, good night, Ron. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, perfect. You know what, guys, I am excited. Actually, let me get my camera on here real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 sec. One second.
All right, great.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear, bro.
Okay, cool, perfect. Well, guys, like Ron said, man, every Tuesday we have this call. I'm definitely very, very excited about this call. This week we had a huge event in Barbados. I saw some person saying that they're jealous. Don't be jealous, man. Join the movement. Join Barbados, man. Get to Barbados. So, guys, this is just the beginning. This is 2018. This is our second call for the year. Our first call. This is our second call for the year. Yeah, second call for the year. I just want to bring onto the line, some individuals that were at this event, so you guys can hear from them as well. How the event was. Also, some testimonies, some individuals that would have been trading. How many of you took that trade? That I know this call is mainly network marketing driven, to teach you how to build your business. But I know some of you guys are trading, right? And I want to know real quick, how many of you took that trade that I put in the group yesterday on Telegram? I see Ron with his hand up. Any of you that took that trade, euro to the Japanese yen, it was a huge sell. Any of you guys took that trade? Like, just type in the chat box there real quick for me. Anybody? Stefan said he missed that. Bro, that was about 100 pips. That was about 100 pips.
Whoa, 100 pips?
I feel bad, man. I feel bad for you, bro. Yeah, I feel bad for you. But you already know my brother did just about $900 from that trade. And I put that trade in the group because I saw that as a means for the team to make a huge amount of money just from that trade. Yeah, what? Yep. To make a huge amount of money from that trade. So if you got like any trading testimonies real quick, I just want you to jump onto the line if you want to share with the team. And if you want to let other individuals know what's been happening with your business, what's been happening with the trading on your end, just jump onto the line real quick or just comment in the chat and let me know that you have something to share with the team. So just let me know, man. Stefan, I know you've been trading, bro. Anything on your end, or Ron, anything on your end? Talk to me, somebody, real quick, man, so that we could get into this information as quickly as possible.
Yo, bro. Good night.
This is Stefan. Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so if regards to trading, as Ron will already know, I am solely and I am exclusively married to USD JPY. I ain't trading another thing, right? So, well, that and Ripple, right? So it's solely about USD JPY. Caught some pips today. We're sharing with the traders group and everything too. So in terms of testimonies for today, I missed the EJ, but I got UJ. I just coming off of Sunday's event. I am super excited. Sunday it was so amazing, right? I got there and I saw a line. I was like, man, Shafat game in here, right? But Sunday event was super exciting. Sunday and coming off of Sunday again, right for this Sunday again. I can tell you that LT1 or wherever it's going to be is going to be popped again. So, super exciting. I look forward to the team's growth.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Stefan said he's married to USD JPY. Well, you guys already know I'm married to Euro JPY. Nothing else. I'm always trading that currency. And like Stefan rightfully mentioned, for those of you that are here in Barbados or that know anyone in Barbados, right? We're going to be having another major event on Sunday, right? Guys, remember we just got started with our Mission 600. We just got started with Mission 600, and the plan is to put 600 new traders into this, into the takeover movement in the next 60 to 90 days. Yeah, and yesterday, we kicked it off. Huge event. Sunday again coming is going to be at the University of the West Indies. Stefan mentioned it, LT1, the Roy Marshall Teaching Complex, I think it is called, inside of UE K-Field campus, right? Lecture Theater 1. That room can hold just about 350 to 400 persons, right? Okay, perfect. That's the name of it. So you want to invite. But first and foremost, follow up with the individuals that you would have invited, that would have been at the event, on Sunday, right? It's all, you got to follow up. Remember, the fortune is in the follow up, right? Fortune is in the follow up. I want to talk about real quick, if nobody else has any testimonies. Actually, I saw Ron showing his screen just now with a trade that's been running. So I don't know if you want to share that with the team, bro. Anybody that's in a trade or anything like that right now, and you want to get some pips real quick, you could feel free to Ron. I mean, you can feel free to take that trade that Ron is doing right now. Ron, if you want to share that with the team real quick, bro.
Absolutely, bro. The thing about trading is that what I've learned over the last couple of months is that you're gonna need two things: discipline and patience, right? I've been in this trade for almost a week and a half, and I was only seeing red, guys. I'll just show you what's going on right now. Market open on Sunday, it was still red. All that's blue. Whole day, blue. I've not seen red, and this is just one account. Have another account, all blue as well. So guys, if you take the time to plug in to the information And this is very, very crucial. You know, as you bring on people, you want them to plug into the information. You want them to get attached to the knowledge so that they can learn and earn, right, guys? So they could drop all the L's eventually and just have earning taking place. So plug into IML TV, plug into the academy. You know, use the harmonic scanner as a guide. Use Swipe Trade as a guide. Take them. Because eventually you're becoming a master trader. That's what you're aiming to do. You want to be a master trader. You want to be able to sit down at home and not babysit your trades, but doing other stuff while money is happening in the background for you. So that's my trader's tip for tonight. Back over to you, Kai.
Hey, perfect. All right, guys. So real quick, man, you know, I'm just gonna dive into some stuff. You know, you guys know that this is mainly a network marketing call, right? We're gonna teach you how to build your business, how to build a large organization and an effective organization as quickly as possible, right? Now, there is a difference between starting your business and launching your business, right? Actually, real quick, I remember Ron said to you guys, you know, to get your pens and paper. So I just need to know who has their pens and paper, who is coachable, who's taking notes. And if that's you, just let me know real quick in the chat box that you got it. I see Lorna is ahead of me. She says she got it. Marisha has it as well. Stefan has got it. Who else has got it? Mario always, he says, always a student, man. Got it, Tian. Ashley has got it. Esther has got it. As I thought I saw Esther. Chris has got it as well. Lakidra is driving. That's cool. Danny's got it. Mario has got it. Who else has got it? I want to see, man. Let me see who's paying attention, who's taking notes. Ijabu. She says me. Rashad has got it. Good, good. So now that you know you guys taking notes. No, take notes as though you're about to teach your team this information. Right? Don't just take notes. Take notes as though you're about to teach your team this information. Now, like I said, there's a difference between starting your business and launching your business. Right? There's a difference between starting and launching. Starting your business, you're going to expect some slow growth. When you launch your business, it's going to be rapid. It's speed. You're going to experience some exponential growth, right? So your team is going to multiply rather than just add. If you're just starting your business, you're going to get additional, One person is going to join your team here, you might get 2 join there. But when you launch your business is going to multiply. Your team is going to grow from 2 to 4, 4 to 8. 8 to 16 is going to grow at a massive rate, right? So you want to launch your business. It's the difference, like I said at the beginning, between starting and launching. Amateurs start businesses, professionals launch. Write this down. Amateurs start businesses, professionals launch their business. Anyone can start a business. Anyone can start a business, but if you want to really go big, you've got to launch your business, right? You've got to launch it. And how do you launch your business? You guys might have heard me mention this before, but you've got to make a list. You've got to make a list. The average person has never made a list when building their business. Most persons, they've got a mental list. Most persons have got a mental list, right? You want to take your list out of your mind and put it on paper. It needs to be visual. And that list needs to consist of a minimum 100 names. 100 names. So we've got the post on how to get started with trading. Well, this is how you get started building your business. This is how you get started building your business. You've got to launch your business. So you make a list of 100 names. Now remember, this is going to be an active list, which means it doesn't stop at 100. You're going to constantly add to this list every single day. Every time you get in contact with individuals, you constantly add to the list, right? So that list is always growing. So make a list, make an active list, right? And secondly, or thirdly, you want to don't prejudge anybody. What I mean by that, don't make a decision for individuals if you're gonna expose the business to them or not. You don't be in control of that. Some persons, we think that an individual is going to say no. Person is never going to do this. But the truth is, most of the time, who we think would do the business doesn't, and the person that we don't think would do it usually do, right? So what that means is you just want to expose the business to everybody. Mercer said facts, right? Expose the business to everybody. Don't prejudge them. Don't think, tell everybody, yeah. Don't think, I'm not going to do this. That person is never going to join. All that stuff. You don't know where a person is at in their life. You don't know what they're looking for. You don't know what it is that they're trying to achieve. You don't know what New Year resolution. You don't know what New Year resolution they would have set, right? That's the facts in it, man. They might be looking, I want to make some money on the internet. I want to see how is it that I can generate an income via my cell phone this year. You don't know what goals they set, man. So expose everybody, right? Expose everybody. Let them make the decision. Let them say no, right? And then go from there. No, we're just talking about launching your business. Launching. You make a list. That's the first thing, right? You make a list. Secondly, real quick, what you want to do is you want to invite individuals to these presentation calls that we have happening every single day. Remember, like I said, Mission 600. Mission 600 every single day, right? We're going to be at 9 p.m. having these calls. Tonight is going to be at 10 p.m. tonight. So, I hope you guys would have invited individuals to this call as well, too. Tonight is going to be at 10. You want to get persons on these calls. Why? Because it's going to help you save a whole bunch of time. What do I mean? When I talked about compressing time frames, it just simply means that you're going to do more in a shorter space of time. And if you can expose 10, 15, 20 persons all at once, well, I think that saves you a huge amount of time rather than spending 30 minutes on 20 individuals, right? It's a shorter time frame it takes you to expose these individuals. So rather than going through them one by one, you get them on a launch call like this, where you see a huge amount of persons all at once getting the information at the same time. It's going to help you save a huge amount of time, right? And again, it's going to help you multiply your business rather than just adding to it, right? So like I said, guys, utilize these calls that we're going to be having every single night, right? So somebody remind me real quick, what were the two things that I mainly mentioned when it comes to launching your business? Let me see who's paying attention, right? Let me see who's paying attention. Type them in the chat box. Your list. Stefan saying you make a list, an active list. That's right, Tonya, make an active list, right? And invite people to the calls. Make an active list. That's right. That's right. Good. So you guys are paying attention. Keep at it. Good. See the all right. Perfect. So this is the difference with amateurs and professionals, right? It's the difference between amateurs and professionals. Now, guys, what I'm gonna do here right now, real quick, I should just saw right. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna bring on, my business partner, also Platinum 5000 in this company, to also join me here. We're gonna tie team real quick on a training for you guys, to help you really blow up your business. Now, this system, guys, we talked about it last week. We want to really make it as practical as possible this week because we want you guys to be implementing it. Those individuals that would have started to implement it would have seen some major growth in their business as a result, right? The system that we're talking about is that PS3 system. You guys know what that stands for? Somebody real quick, if you were on the call last week, type it in the chat box what PS3 stands for. We're going to be doing a tie team training here real quick. to really break this down to you guys, to make sure you guys have got it so that we can really grow and go to the next level with our business. So without any further ado, Mr. Akeem Borenbor, you're there, bro?
Hey, Mr. Lashley, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, man.
Awesome. Real quickly, well, let me just give it back to you and Simone. Simone, it's always good to have you hosting the call with us, man. You are part of the team. You belong here, man, and it's always a pleasure to be sharing this platform with you. But before we get into the training, I just want to commend everybody that was at our huge launch event in Barbados on Sunday. How many of you guys were there at the event? Let me see if you were at the event that we had. Put in the comment section so I can see that you were there, because we had an explosive time. We had to use 2 rooms for those of you that live overseas and you didn't get a chance to see the snaps, or you didn't hear or didn't know anything that was going on. We had a remarkable launch event, and many people got started. And this is what I want to tell you guys, right? Because we have done this before. This is not the first time that we would have done events and saw people come on board, businesses exploded. But the facts are, right, is that rapid growth calls for rapid growth. And on this call, I want to personally hold all of you responsible. I want all of you to take personal responsibility for your business. Because what's about to happen is going to be so iconic, so remarkable, that many of you on this line are going to break ranks and make money in this business. That's a fact. We've seen this before. All of us on this lane, we are first in this market in Barbados, and that gives us a huge advantage. But unless you make a decision to grow into the leader that will maintain that rank, because we don't just want people coming on board fast, we want people staying on board as well. And the only way that's going to happen is if you become the kind of individual that can maintain and then grow your business. Because right now we've got momentum. Kai says it all the time, momentum is the easiest thing to lose, hardest thing to gain. And now we've got momentum with meetings happening every single day. I want to commend you that plugged into the meetings that we have online, imltakeover.com. It's happening tonight as well at 10 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time every other night from Monday to Sunday for the next 90 days. It's going to be at 9 p.m. And I want you guys to, share it with your friends, share it with people. Use the opportunity to take your business to the next level. Because the facts are, right, is that all of us in this on this call, even in this business right now, we are in the right place at the right time. But the question is, are we the right individuals? Are you the right individual that will have success long term in this business because you have taken the time out to read the books that Simone would have mentioned? Every single Tuesday we say the exact same thing. Plug into the books. Before we get to the books, if you're on this line and you have at least one person in your organization, they should be on this call with you. You should have told your leaders to get on this call as well, because it makes your job easier getting information out. They're going to hear it the first time that you're hearing it as well. So if you're on the call and you haven't gotten your leaders on as yet, or your team on, then take the time out right now to tell them to get on the call, because Kai and myself are going to do a very, very important training called the PS3 SYSTEM. And this is what we all need to understand how to do so that when the numbers come on board, because it started already. In the last 24 hours to almost from Sunday to now, we would have had over 40 or 50 people join the team. It's growing rapidly because of that event that we had. And we want to cause it to go to the next level now by having the systems in place. So let me just say this as well. Remember, guys, we are rewarding at the end of these 90 days the individuals with the most recruits and the individuals that do the most home meetings. We're going to have an event in Vegas, award ceremony in Vegas, where those awards will be given out. So if you know that you would have enrolled somebody between Sunday and now, please contact Kai or myself so we can make a note of it, so that we can, because we're going to put up a scoreboard in the group and on our Facebook page, the takeover group. We're going to put a scoreboard there so people can see what's going on, who's leading. But if you know you enroll, you personally enroll people between now and and Sunday that has gone, send us the information so that we can put it in a spreadsheet and put it in the stats so people can see. If you know that you've done an in-home meeting, let me give you guys a clue, right? The individuals that do the most in-home meetings, those people that get the most eyes on the presentations, they are the ones that get the most enrollments. It's that simple. You don't have to be the best speaker. You don't even have to be able to do the presentation. You just need to be able to get people to view the presentation. And the better you are at doing that, the higher the chances of you getting results. So that's very important to know. We are going to be rewarding you guys for that. And as time progresses, you know, we're going to probably add in something else too as well. Just want to see how people are responding. But for those of you in Barbados, I think Stefan mentioned it, we are going to be having another meeting this coming Sunday in a much bigger room. So you want to start inviting people ASAP. We're going to have the flyer finished tomorrow. My graphic guy said it's going to be completed tomorrow night. So you're going to have that from tomorrow night to blast right down until Sunday to get people involved. And coming out to the presentation. So with that being said, Kai, you ready to do this tag team training on the PS3 system? How are we going to do? You want to share your screen and write notes as well, like how we did it at the with Coach's team? Or you just wanna, or you wanna do, you on your cell phone or your computer?
Yeah, I'm both. So let me do that real quick.
You are on both. Whoa, that's next level.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Let me see who's excited though for this training though. If you're excited to hear the strategy to take your business to the next level, I want you to put 777 in the chat box right now. If you're paying attention and you want to know the keys to help your business go to the next level. Okay, good. I'm seeing everybody. Okay, good. It's coming in really quickly. Good. Lamar said he's born ready. But again, guys, while Kai is doing what he's doing, get your teams on. If you have people, yes, the recording is going to be available, but there's nothing better than having people hearing it first time like you are as well. Get your teams on so that individuals can hear the same time as you. So, Kai, you ready to do this thing, bro?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, cool. Let me just commend all the individuals too that would have, you know, taken advantage of the meeting that we had and invited people. I was looking at the list of the people that attended the meeting. I saw people's names there multiple times. Guys, I want to tell you that is what leaders do. They invite individuals and they get people on board. You know, let us, you know, the guys that do the presentations, do all the hard work for you, all the heavy lifting for you. Just get people in the room. Once you get people in the room, everything else is going to fall into place. Boom. There we go. All right. So you guys, can you see Kai's screen? If you can see Kai's screen, just put in the comment section. You can see it. Okay, good.
Yeah, they can see my screen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to mute one of the devices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be good. Ron, can you just mute Angela? Ron. Ron.
Oh, let's see. All right. Yeah, bro.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Still hearing the echo, and I'm not sure if it's your computer. You may got to turn all the way down.
Is better?
Still hearing the echo.
Yeah, that might be on somebody else's device.
It's only you. So say something, Clay, real quick. Just talk real quick. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure what's happening. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
So just explain what's happening. It's because if both your computer and your cell phone is your microphone is unmuted, you're gonna bring the echo.
Right now, it's just the computer I'm on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably might be through another mic.
That's weird. All right. Well, let's continue anyway. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So like, what we're gonna be doing. Ron, make me the host, bro. Make me the host. Transfer the yeah, Ron, keep taking the notes, keep putting the stuff on the screen while I handle the little technical difficulty here. Okay, good. All right, okay. Perfect, good. There's no echo now. All right, let me just close this down. Perfect. All right, guys. So yes, let's get into the meat of this training. The PS3 system is one of the most important skills that everyone in this business needs to know. For those of you that have never heard of the PS3 system, all it really stands for is piquing interest, sharing the opportunity, and having a three-way closed setup or a third-party validation setup. Anybody on the line has never heard of the PS3 system before, and it does not stand for PlayStation 3, you know, so if you heard of it as the PS3, PlayStation 3, that's not what we mean. But anybody on the line has never heard of the PS3 system? And don't be afraid to say that. That's fine. If you never heard of it, that's cool. We want to break it down in detail for you. Okay, so I'm getting the impression that everyone knows. Okay, Lorna says she has never heard it before. Anybody else? Okay, good. Shaka never heard of it as well. Now check this, right, guys? What we want you to do is take down this information as though you are going to teach your team it. This is very important. Your ability to absorb this information and teach your team it is going to allow duplication to occur and your team to grow very quickly. If you just come on the call, and not even just tonight, but every night that we have a training call, without taking notes with the mindset that you're going to teach your team, then you're going to put a lid on your business, and that's going to stop you from growing, right? So we want you to take notes on this call as though you're going to teach your team, so that when you actually go to teach them, you know, you have an understanding of how this thing really works. So let's talk about piquing interest. Now, piquing interest, guys, is one of those skills that a lot of people, you know, really and truly don't have. The mistake that people make when they're going to share this business with people is that they give too much information. As you can see, Kai is breaking down, you know, giving you a snapshot really of what you should be doing and how you should be doing it when you're going to pique interest in this business. Now, what I want to do when I do this training, every single time we do this, we like to get all the other leaders on the line that have been doing it for a long time as well to come on board and share how they've been going about piquing interest, to share how they've been going about exposing the opportunity, so we can show you who's doing it correctly and to show you who's doing it incorrectly, so that we can then have everybody on the same page. So any of the leaders on the line, let's see who's on right now. I see Grace, I see Gavin. Let's have two of those leaders. Grace, are you there? Grace, are you there?
Hi, here.
Hey, Gavin, are you there?
Yes, I am, sir. Good night.
Okay, good. Good night. Good night. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little role play here, right? That's gonna give you guys a step-by-step breakdown of exactly how a leader is supposed to pique interest concerning this opportunity that we're in, and then we're gonna go into the next step, how to share the opportunity. So Gavin and Grace, we've done this before. You guys can choose who will be who, but I want one of you to talk about how you normally go about picking interest and how you get people to see the opportunity video. So, Grace or Gavin, you guys can take it away.
What I usually do is I would post maps of typically my results or the event, just anything business related. I also try to keep my Facebook page active. I would do some fun stuff, family stuff, and yeah, basically, well, sometimes I'm not as consistent as I should be, but that is one of the keys to be consistent in posting and post positive stuff on your page. Just keep eyes on your page to attract persons, and even especially with the event, when anyone has an event, just post it so that you know that the business is active and stuff is going on. And when people see things are happening and how excited everyone is, they usually would ask, what's this that you're in? What's this that you're doing? Yeah, basically that's piquing the interest. So you're attracting people to you instead of chasing people. People chase me. That's it. Gavin? Gavin?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Just listening to you.
Oh, I was telling you I'm finished. I was handing over to you.
I hear you.
I was handing over to you.
Let me go though. We role playing now, so it's like
Oh,
how
I
we
thought
did
you
it.
was asking.
Nah, we
My
role
bad.
playing. We role playing. Let's go. Let's go.
He asked me how to pique interest. I thought you were going to say how you pique interest.
Now we want
Mr.
give
social media boss.
now we want to give some practical scenarios. So
Okay.
you call me, I call you, phone ring. You wanna go? So you call me. You call me.
You call
Yeah,
me.
Grace. Yeah, Grace. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Grace. What's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty cool, man. Just again, listen and eat.
Wait. I thought, wait, you still calling me? I am the prospect.
You called me.
I am the prospect. Kevin, I'm the prospect.
No problem. No problem. We flip it. We flip
Yeah.
it. I call you though. Phone ring. Trying to pick up, man.
Wait, you can't treat the prospect like that.
You ain't hearing me. The phone's still ringing.
I pick up and I hear you. Hello.
Grace. What are you doing right now?
I just hear eating something.
Listen. Drop what you eating, and you have to see this video. Are you near to a computer? Are you on internet? I need you to see something right now.
This better be real good because you know me and food don't really part ways.
I know, right? But this is listen. This is 20 minutes that can change your life. 20 minutes that will change your life. Can I have 20 minutes of your life?
Okay.
You need to see this. You need to see this like right now.
All right, Gavin. All right.
Good. All right, so clear all distractions. You ready?
All right. Yeah.
All right, so let me just ask you, even before I send you, though, I know you're somebody who always talking about not liking your job and you want to be free. So I have finally found it. I have found it. So here it is. You can now replace your job income simply using your phone.
For real?
Yes.
Well, that sounds,
Yes.
oh, that sounds good
It's
though.
so, listen, I can send you the video right now. It's 20 minutes. This is what I'm going to do. It's 7:29. I'm going to call you back at exact 7:49. So by 7:50, you would have watched it by then, right?
I can be eating in between and think, I
Or I
guess
can
so.
give you to 7:50 more. I can call you back. In 20 minutes, I can call you back.
All right,
Right?
cool.
You can send the video right now.
All right.
All right. Yeah, so I guess you could pause there and just talk about,
Spent watch.
yeah. Video sent. Grace watched it. Come back. I call him back now. Yeah, Grace, so you watched the video, right?
Yeah, I watched it.
Awesome, man. So tell me what you like most about what you saw.
I like that I can make enough money.
Right,
Because
right.
they see these products say so 87%, they can make money and stuff like that. How much money you make?
Honestly, I don't want to tell you because you will not believe me. But what I would tell you is that right now within the team that I am with, people are making anywhere from $20 to $100 and sometimes even $500 in one single day before talking to people. You believe that?
Are you sure if I believe you? Just tell me I can believe you if I ask how much you make. So why should I believe that these people making all this money?
Because, Grace, you trust me? Would I lie to you? Would
Are
I
you
lie to you?
sure? I just asked you and you tell me that I can believe you.
Would I lie to you?
How much you make? I want to know what you. Because
Well,
I know you.
so far, by copying and pasting, I was able to make $98 in 5 minutes.
What?
5 minutes of work, and then made $98. Better yet, forget me. There's actually one 18-year-old who was able to follow instructions coming from an app and make $900 in one day.
900 what?
Yeah. So let me
Okay.
ask you. So like honestly, just curious, like on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you right now in terms of like getting started? So like 1 being least interested and 10 you ready to get started. Where are you now?
And I 900 US just put me at 12.
12. Awesome. Well, you got a Visa, debit, or credit card, right?
Are you sure that I can make like 900 US in a day and thing?
No, I'm not guaranteeing you. I'm listen. There's no guarantees. However, this is what you can potentially make and even more. So I want you to understand this. This is a skill set that you are learning, right?
Okay.
No selling required, no recruiting required. You simply using your phone and can profit in the market. So let's get you started, man. So get that card. You're in front of your laptop now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I have my laptop.
I just sent you the link.
Okay. I get started.
Yeah, that's pretty much like a straightforward scenario.
Right.
But
I
we
need
know
to much
all,
trouble you for the tree. Please.
yeah. So because there was no need for a three-way when
I was
what I mean, you
ready.
was ready to get started. So that's a tip too, guys. If somebody is already like in that moment, like I really wrote this. There's not always a reason to bring in a third party to close. Because actually sometimes I just want to give my experience, and sometimes doing three ways, I would usually ask, okay, yeah, the person said, well, yeah, I saw the video. Okay, great. So is there anything else you need clarity on? And then they would say something like, yeah, how do I actually get started? So I'm like, why am I even here? So sometimes guys, you can actually, say, hey, well, you gotta have that posture and be like confident enough to say, hey, okay, great, let's get you started, right? And then if they say, well, I got a few questions, then that's the indicator for you to say, okay, you know what? I don't want to answer any of the questions right now because I just got started. I want to put you onto my business partner, a mentor who would have been doing this full time. He's been making money, loves helping people like myself, and would be willing to help you as well make money. let's give him a call. And then you basically pass it on over to, the person will be doing this for you. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, guys, let me just commend both Gavin and Grace for giving us a walkthrough. And this is what we want to do now. We want to make it practical so you guys can follow from step by step. Now, based on what Kai has written on in his note section, as you guys can see, let's go through and tick off to see, if they would have went through these steps. And, let's talk about the things they did correctly and the things that they didn't do correctly. They did incorrectly. So as you guys can see, the first thing that Guy has here is piquing interest. This is how you pique interest. But who are we piquing interest to? Who are you piquing interest to with this business? Grace would have said that she does attraction marketing and she posts stuff on social media and, she attracts people to her. But before you can even do that, who are you piquing interest to? Anybody could reply in the comment section. Who are you piquing interest to? Or where are you getting people from, I should say, to pique interest? To pique their interest? Your phone? Okay, Lorna said your phone work. Your list. Absolutely. That's exactly what I wanted you guys to say. The purpose of having a list, you have to you got to make sure that's the first thing that you do. You want to write a list of individuals to pique their interest. If you don't have your list written down, then you're not going to be focused and you're not going to be able to strategically target individuals because it's going to be a wild thing. And then what happens is that when you aren't clear on, sorry, just let me plug this in. If you aren't able to track your list, you don't know who you spoke to or who you haven't spoke to, then it's going to make it a little challenging for you to be able to keep abreast of what's going on in your business. Like, I know many people that join the business but do not write a list. Okay, can you put that as the first thing? Oh, there we go, right. Make a list of a minimum 100 names. That's what you got to do. You got to make sure that your list is at least 100 so that you have people to talk to and go through. Now, one of the mistakes that people make in their list is that they prejudge individuals. Don't prejudge anyone. Put everyone and anyone you know on this list because you don't know who this individual may know, even if they're not interested. So that's the first thing. So let's just say that Gavin chose Grace as one of the individuals in his list. All right? What did he do after that? What's the first thing you guys remember him saying when he spoke to Grace? Was he brief? Was he excited? Was he in a hurry? What do you guys remember? What's the first thing you guys remember Gavin saying? No one remembers. Leah said he remembers her saying Grace, Grace, Grace. Jocelyn said, ask her what she was doing. Ramaya said, I need you to check this out. So would you say that he was brief? He was excited? He was excited? Okay. All right. So he was excited and he was brief. She said, Keena said, he said, I need 20 minutes of your time. He was to the point and excited. Right, yep, he was to the point and excited. So let's talk about a script that you can use to start to pique interest. Kai?
Yeah, bro.
Let's talk about a script that we can use to pique interest when you're going through your list.
All right, guys. So, real quick, something that I would use, for most individuals, especially if they're your warm market, your hot market persons that you are a close relation and stuff with, this is what I use every single time. Most of the time, let me say, I tell the individual, listen, I found a way that I can make money from my cell phone without having to sell anything or recruit anyone, right?
Now write that down, guys.
Yeah, definitely. I found a way that I could make money from my cell phone without having to sell anything or recruit anyone. All right, that's one. You could use that, because the average person doesn't like to sell anything, right? Or it's always a struggle when they feel as though they have to recruit someone for them to make money. We know that we don't have to sell anything, we don't have to recruit anyone to make money with this company, because we can absolutely trade and make an income strictly from that, right? So that alone, piques an individual's interest. Another one here real quick, also, one that would use that we would have stole this one, from Mr. David Amenitia, Chairman 250 in this company. This one he always uses as well too. He would say, he would ask an individual, it's a challenging question, in the last 2 to 5 years, right? All the money that has flowed through your bank account, how much money have you made on it, right? How much money have you made on that money? All the money that has passed through your account in the last 2 to 5 years, how much money have you made on it, right? Okay? So that one is another. Let me take that real quick as well too. If all the money that has flowed through your bank account in the last 2 to 5 years, how much money have you made on it? All right. Second question that could pique interest. Okay, that's the second way you can pique an individual's interest. Now, you see me have here as well, farm. We just want to give you guys some strategies, some real practical strategies as well too, right? For a case like Gavin and Grace just know, farm is a really huge, I would say a very effective strategy that you can utilize. This one we always use. And basically, this is a conversation starter, or rather a conversation guideline, right? So you know what direction to take the conversation, how to prospect an individual without them feeling as though you're trying to get them to do something, yeah? So what FARM stands for, the F is family, the O is occupation, the R, recreation, and the M is money. All right, M is money. So basically, guys, what you would do here, we can also do a role play with this, but let me just give you guys an example so you guys understand, how the conversation would go, right? Form, these are for the individuals really that you would have not have a conversation with for a while. You know them, they're your warm market, but they're not like tight friends, persons that you have not spoken to in a while, but you want a conversation starter. This is the guideline you want to follow, right? So conversation would go, very simple, something along these lines. Akeem, real quick, we could role play this, bro. So you could unmute your mic.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. So, I would have just called Akeem or met up with Akeem, and I told him, yeah, we just started to talk. And they asked him, Akeem, bro, I haven't seen you in a long time. How's your family doing?
Hey, man, my family's doing great, man. I just, got married, man, and things are awesome.
Oh, man, you just got married, bro. How long you been married now? 24
hours.
Literally 24 hours. Well, congratulations, man. Congratulations, 24 hours. That's crazy. So, congratulations, bro. So you looking at getting any kids?
Yeah, very soon too, man. Probably in the next, 2 years.
Probably in the next 2 years. Nice, nice. So where you at now? Where you living now?
Man, I'm living in Dubai, man.
Oh, wow. Nice. What you doing out there?
Man, I just got a job out here, mining diamonds. So it's been going pretty good.
Wow. Serious. What made you go down that line, mining diamonds?
Yeah, man. Well, in Dubai, they got a lot of rich people down there, and I got exposed to this. There's this opportunity to be able to mine diamonds in Dubai. When my boss told me that, I first was working in Barbados, but then when he told me about being able to mine diamonds in Dubai, we went over there, and I found a nice young lady from Dubai as well.
Oh, nice. Nice. So how's this job going so far?
Bro, it's tough though. Every single day I've got to be in these mines, sweating. I've got to be, it's hard. It's hard, my man. It's hard. Every single day I'm doing the same thing. I'm in these mines working my butt off.
It sounds like a huge amount of hours as well too.
Yeah, bro. I'm working overtime.
Wow. So, I hope with all these hours though that the pay is good.
Not really. It could be more.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, so like since you've been working all this time, man, I was looking to come to see if I can connect with you, in Dubai, since you mentioned you're in Dubai, but it doesn't seem as though you got the time though. We've been doing for fun though. Like, if I come up there, how can we chill?
Bro, let me tell you how bad this thing is. As you know, I told you I just got married 24 hours ago. We didn't even get a chance to take the honeymoon because I had to go back to work. The next day. It's tough out here, man.
Oh my, well, bro, that is not even cool though. If it was your wife, I would divorce you.
Thank God you're not.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But listen, man. Right now, it literally crossed my mind, and I said, you know what? Let me hit you up. And just based on your conversation just now, it really sounds as though it's really been a struggle, shot for time. You're working all this time, and the pay sucks, bro. Let me ask you this question real quick, right? We've known you for a while. I know you to be a very ambitious individual. Let me ask you this question. You just mentioned that, you hate your job. Well, not you hate your job, sorry. Your pay sucks. You don't have much time. If I could show you a way that you can generate times better income without having to trade your time for that money that you're gaining right now, would you be open to having a look at it?
Of course I would.
Perfect. So when would be a good time for me to share this information with you?
Well, I'm gonna get off work in the next hour or so. So okay. You could connect with me then if you want.
Okay, nice. All right. I actually about to leave to go to work as well too. So what I'm gonna do is let's set a time to that. What time exactly you think that will be?
I think around 8 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. So 8 p.m.
Yep.
All right. So if I connect with you at 8 p.m., you'll definitely be there to answer the phone.
Yeah, I will be.
Okay, perfect. So 8 p.m. I'm gonna hit you up, bro. So I'll show you back around 8. I'm out, man. I gotta go.
All right, great.
All right, perfect.
All right. So before we actually go into the actual recap, calling me at 8 p.m. Let's just run through kind of check off the things that we would have went through, right?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, good. So guys, we tried to make it funny for you. Yes, got married 24 hours ago. Yes, I'm working in Dubai mining diamonds. All of that was just a joke. But the point is that we wanted to get specific things out so you could understand that you want to take the conversation a particular way. So you can see Kai asked me about my family first, right? Then he asked me about my occupation. He asked me, when the last time I had a vacation, it was so bad for me that I've been working so much that I got married, and I didn't even get a chance to spend the honeymoon. 24 hours later, I am back at work, which is crazy, right? So you can tell that I am definitely in need of a change. And this is the principle here we want you guys to catch. All you are doing is collecting information when you're answering these questions and looking for something called pain points. You're looking for something called pain points. You're looking for the things that you can tell that I am not satisfied with. There's no way I should be getting married 24 hours ago and I'm back at work. That's the error, right? There's no way that I should not be able to spend time with my family. There's no way that I should not be able to take a vacation. All of those are pain points that you want to take a look at. And this is one of the easiest ways to point towards the opportunity, because all we are ever doing, guys, is solving problems for our prospects. Some people may say, you know, they don't have enough time to spend with their family. Some people may say they hate their job. Some people may say they haven't had a vacation in years, or some people may even say they need more money. Whatever you're looking for, whatever they say, sorry, always point towards our opportunity being the solution. Whatever pain point you hear, you know, you always point towards the solution. You see how Kai would have locked it in. What exactly did you say again, Kai? I can't remember exactly what you said.
Yeah, basically, you know, it's just along the lines of, you know, just bringing back up the pain points that you would have put out there, you know, that you basically don't have the time, you know, you're working hard on your job, the pay sucks, you know, so just identifying those things, bringing those things to light, you know, for youth also to see for yourself that, you know, this is a problem, right? By doing that, using that to ask you if you'd be open to, you know, seeing something that could take away these things and that could be a solution for these problems.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So everybody's following so far. If you're following so far, just put in the comment section that you're clear so that we can go to the 8 o'clock appointment that he would have set with me. Okay, good, perfect. So let's fast forward to 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock in Barbados right now for me. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 a.m. in Dubai for me. So I just got home from working in the mines.
Right. So 8 p.m. now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I just called you.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello.
Yeah, Akeem, just following up with you, you know, our 8 o'clock appointment.
Yeah, bro. I'm here.
Good, perfect. So what I'm gonna do, right? Your position right now that you're absolutely free.
Well, I just got in from my job, you know, and I want to spend a little time with my wife. You know, I didn't have the honeymoon to do what you do on a honeymoon. So I want to do, you know, real quick, if you get what I'm saying. But you got some information you want to send me, you can send it right now.
Nah, bro. Here's what I'm gonna do, right? Because I don't want that. I send this information to you, and then, you know, we don't ever get to reconnect. You know, it'd be great if I could reconnect with you right after you see this information, right? Mm-hmm. So going based on the information you would have given me before, you know, that we can connect at 8, you know, I figured that I know you're a trustworthy individual, you know, so I will hold you to your word on that. So I don't want to waste my time, right?
Good. So let's stick a pin right here. So guys, you capture what's happening. I asked Kai to send me the information, although I couldn't watch it right now. Never do that, because you never know. I may never watch information. And I'm going to tell you this, you know, I surely in this moment, obviously in character, I'm not going to watch that information. All of you guys know what I'm about to go and do, right? So I'm definitely not going to be watching. And this is just jokes, guys. This is just for fun, to make the training fun. But follow me on the point. The point is that you never want to send the presentation unless the individual can watch it right now, right? So let's continue.
Cool. Yeah. So
I tell you, okay, yes, I'm going to be free in the next 3 minutes.
In the next 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just for fun, guys, making it fun, right? So I'm free the next 3 minutes.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do then, in exactly 3 minutes. Right now it's 8 o'clock. At 8:03, I'm going to call you back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go from there. I'll send the information over to you, and then we can reconnect from there. All right?
Okay, good.
Great.
So bam, 8:03 comes in a blink.
All right, good. Boom. Yeah, bro. Sky here again.
Hey, man.
Okay, cool. So we're good, right? We're good to go, right?
I think so, man. I think so.
Okay, good. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you a short video that's basically gonna break down everything in full detail. I need you to have a look at it immediately, right? It's gonna be about 18 minutes or so. So I'm gonna call you back in 18 minutes, trusting that you have a look at that info. So at 8:21, I'm gonna shoot you another message, and then we can break down this information together. All right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So I just text the info over to you. Check your phone. Let me know if you received it.
Bam, I got it.
Okay, good.
Great. Fast forward, I watched the video.
Okay, good. So yeah, Akeem, trust you've seen all the information, everything in detail. So from what you would have seen, what did you like most? What's still
just the opportunity to be able to make money from my smartphone, even while I'm at work in the mines, even while I'm at work. That really stood out to me. The ability to be able to make money from my phone.
Yeah, bro, perfect. Here's the truth, right? When I first saw this information, that's one of the main things that stood out for me as well too. I like that exact same thing, right? Being able to just make money, right? Being able to make money while it was on my job completely hands-free, that was just a no-brainer for me, man. So yeah, I can absolutely relate to what it is that you're saying.
Absolutely. So let me just stick a pin here now. For the sake of what happened between Gavin and Grace, where Grace didn't have any questions and she was ready to get started. Right now, this scenario, I'm going to pretend that I am not clear on certain things so that we can go into the three-way, right? I see Marisha is asking, so this mean that calling is better? You could either do it over a call or you can do it in text or whatever, but calling should help and make it easier because you're going to hear the person's voice, the person's going to hear yours as well. But it really comes down to convenience too for some people because everyone may not be in a position to be able to take a call at the time, but you can do a three-way over text. We have many people that do three-ways over text, whether it is WhatsApp or Facebook.
Yeah.
So let's dive back in. Go ahead, Kay, you want to speak?
Yeah, well, also add to that as well is, it's good if a person can hear your voice. So if you can't pick up the phone to call a person, you can use technology. We got voice messages, right?
That's right.
I tend to rely heavily on that as well. Because when a person's hear your voice, they can hear your level of seriousness as well, as opposed to just reading a text. Yeah. So, yeah.
Awesome. So so back into role play now. So I'm going to pretend as though I have some questions I'm not clear. So I said, okay. So I really like the opportunity to be able to make money from my smartphone, but this Forex thing, this is like stocks. This is like the stock market, and I have a couple other questions as well. Is it one of those things where the man at the top is make all the money? Because I showed my wife, we were watching it, and she told me that it sounds like one of those pyramid things. Is it one of those things?
Well, bro, listen, right? I completely understand why you would ask those questions, because when I first got started, when I first saw this information, rather, I actually asked those same questions as well too. Right, so just seeing that, I just got started. What I'll do is I'll have my business partner. He also would have been doing. He also would have got started with this opportunity. For this very same reason, because he had that job, whereas it took up all of his time and everything too, and then he was able to just generate a huge amount of income from his cell phone that he actually walked away from his job. Right.
Wow.
So. Yeah, man. So what I'll do is, let me see if we can get him on the line because he's actually very, very busy. Let me see if we can get him on the line because he can answer all your questions. He's making a huge amount of money. He's actually helping me to be able to do the exact same thing that he did. And I'm sure he can help you do the exact same thing that he did as well too, because I know you're sick of that job, right? And I know you're already trying to spend some time with your wife. So if that would be okay, that I can get him on the line. Would you be open to having that call?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay, perfect. So let me hit him real quick and get back to you. Shortly. Hold one sec, right?
Okay, no problem.
So call my upline, whoever that may be. Who's the upline gonna be?
What's going on, Kay?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Gavin. So Gavin, I have Akeem on the line. Akeem is, well, she's on the other line, right? Akeem, basically is in the same position that you were in before. He is working a job, hates his job, hates what he's being paid. He just got married, can't even spend time with his wife, bro.
Wow.
So yeah, man, he's ready. He got some information. He got some questions, bro. He just saw the info. He saw everything. So I want to get you on the call with him, to really answer all his questions and everything. Is now an okay time for you, or let me know what time would be best?
Yeah, I'm free right now, man. Let's do it.
Okay, perfect. So Akeem.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I just hit up my upline. He said to me, his name is Mr. Robinson, Mr. Gavin Robinson. He said to me, yeah, he's absolutely available right now that he can take your call. So I'm going to bring him onto the call right now, yeah?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, perfect. Gavin, Akeem, you guys
Hey.
here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Well, Akeem, this is Platinum 5000, Mr. Gavin Robinson. He is, like I mentioned to you before, he's here to answer all your questions, provide everything in detail for you, and also, be able to really map out a strategy for you to be able to walk away from your job as well, too. So over to you, Mr. Gavin Robinson.
Awesome, man. Awesome. What's going on, Akeem?
Hey, I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm pretty great, man. And actually, I just want to thank you for having this call, taking your time out, because I hear you have pretty much a busy schedule. That's correct?
That's right.
Yeah, and congratulations on that wedding, man. And what about the honeymoon? Where did you guys go?
We didn't take a honeymoon, bro.
Oh, man. Okay, sorry to hear that, man. This, by any chance, has to do with the job, or?
It had everything to do with the job. But
Oh.
I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to know about this opportunity that I can walk away from my job.
Yeah. Well, honestly, what I would tell you first and foremost, I always tell Kai, we only want to reach out to serious individuals. So let me tell you this right now. He actually has you in high regards and respects you. So don't take lightly the information he shared with you, right? But
Right.
we are all here. I was actually in a similar position that you, strapped for time. I actually, used to be working all the time, hardly being able to come home when the sun was still up, being able to go to football games with my son and stuff, man. So I can definitely relate. But tell me a little bit about the questions you have, though.
Okay. All right. Well, the first question that I wanted to know is this the stock market? Am I investing in the stock market?
Oh, well, first and foremost, actually, no. The Forex market is actually bigger than the stock market, bro. Right? Yes, this is the largest financial market in the entire world. And let me just add this point too as well. What a lot of people don't know is that the stock market crashed, a couple of times, but the Forex market has never crashed. So you can make a lot more money with this and with us.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. And then the next thing is that my wife would have told me that it reminded her of one of those pyramid scheme things. It reminded her of one of those Ponzi, one of those things. Is this one of those opportunities?
Well, just curious though, when she says Ponzi thing, pyramid scheme, what exactly does she mean?
Let me ask her real quickly. Honey, what did you mean when you said that it reminds you of a pyramid scheme thing? Okay. Yeah. Well, she said that a couple years ago she was in an opportunity where she had to sell some health products and stuff, and she had a really bad experience because she wasn't getting the results that she wanted, and she just decided to go on the internet and do some research. But the research that she looked for was why this company isn't working, and she saw on the internet there was a pyramid scheme, and it said that where the man at the top is make all of the money. So I guess, does that happen with this particular opportunity? Is there a man at the top that's making all the money?
Oh, well, first and foremost, bro, let me just educate you a little bit. Pyramid schemes are illegal. And as you would have seen in the video, this company is about to go into its 5th year in operation. And the U.S. don't play when it comes to illegal schemes and companies, right? You agree?
Of course.
Right. So when it comes to legality, this company is fully 100% legal. And with regards to pyramid schemes, let me just educate you a little bit. You see, pyramid schemes are basically when there's just focus on the recruitment with no product or service attached. So if you know people are just simply taking money and promising returns, that is the real scheme. And you also mentioned something about the man at the top making money, but here's the thing, right? Somebody's always going to be at the top of business. But let me ask you a question. How would you feel to be at the top and you build your own bottom, as opposed to you being right now at the bottom hoping to get to the top?
Right. And that's great. I would love to be able to do that.
Yo, I just freestyled that so hard, What? Where did that come from? Anyhow, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, bro. That was a moment there.
Oh boy, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what we're all about, because I am pretty sure right now you work harder than your boss, right?
Of course.
Exactly. Do you get paid more than him?
I wish.
Okay. So here's the thing. You can actually start right now and make more money with Kite. Furthermore, this is trading Forex, so you don't even need to bring anyone into this. This
right.
is skill
Right.
set.
That's what I was wondering, because I don't want to have to go out there and talk to anyone. You know, what really attracted me was the opportunity to make money from my smartphone without having to sell anything or talk to anyone. You know, because while I'm in the mines, it's just me, you know, on my tractor. So I don't really have anyone to talk to.
Yeah, man, you can literally be making money while you're driving that tractor and mining. So like I said, it's a skill set. Right now, I actually have someone on my team who doesn't even recruit anybody. He's a chef. He's strapped for time just like you are. And he's steadily making anywhere from $50 to $100 a day. And he doesn't talk to anybody. So he's in the background. And so if you want to just stay in the background and make money, we can help you do that, bro.
Okay, good.
Yep. Yeah, man. With that being said, anything else you need clarity on?
I think that's it. I think that's about it.
Great. Well, let's get you started on our success team. You have access to Visa debit or credit card, do you?
I do.
Awesome, man. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Clay is actually going to send you step-by-step instructions on how to get started correctly. And I'm just going to welcome you in advance to the team, and I look forward to helping you break free from that job.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Pleasure meeting you, Gavin.
Awesome, man. Thanks for your time. Okay, back over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Gavin. So Akeem, man, yeah, bro. I just sent you the link. You know, so you can fill out this form right now, right?
I can.
Okay, perfect. So just send you the link. What I want you to do is click on Get Started, right? Get Started, and click Become a Customer. When you get there, you're gonna see it's gonna ask you for your first name, last name, email address, username, and a password. Then you just enter your card information, and then we can get you started right now, all right? So as soon as you finish that, I want you to hit me up and let me know real quick. Okay. I should stay on the phone. Oh, stay on the phone while you fill out the form.
Okay, great. I'm doing it right now.
Okay, perfect. Any questions, anything that you need help with, just let me know.
Okay. Okay, I just clicked purchase, and I'm in.
Boom. All right. Good, great. All right, stick up in here now, guys. So we basically went from piquing interest to sharing the opportunity. So let's actually get some notes on that real quick. All right. Akeem, I guess you could talk about that as I type it here real quick.
Okay, good. So you guys would have seen when in the conversation she said, did you tell him to select customer? Yes, he did, Jocelyn. And what we normally do is that we tell individuals to, in the steps, when you send some person the link, the getting started steps, you know, when you send your website link, and then step 2 is to select customer, step 3 is to fill out the form, and step 4 is to pay online. You know, that's what you do. Always make sure you get people to start as a customer first, right? But you have to always point toward the tools, right? So yeah, so when you are share the opportunity, You don't want to verbally vomit on anyone. You don't want to go into too much detail. You want to let the tools do all the talking for you. And that is the presentations that we have on YouTube, the presentations that we have online. You know, you can point towards the webinars that we have today at 10 o'clock as well. Whatever tool that breaks down the opportunity in detail, you want to be that. You don't want to be the expert. You don't want to be the individual that is appearing to know everything. The presentation will do a way better job than you could ever do. All right, that's the first thing. So after the person would have seen the presentation, remember I saw the presentation, and then Kai set up a three-way because I had some questions. You guys remember that? Good. So that perfect. So then he came on and checked the first thing that Gavin did, right? He edited. Right, Kai did. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for correcting me. Kai edified his upline, which was Gavin, the person that did the three-way for him. He said, you know, that he was having a lot of success in the business. He said that he is his mentor. He said that he wants to do his job. All of those kinds of things, you know, you want to be able to say just to create trust and rapport. Give them a reason to listen to your upline, right? That's right. He said that he was in a similar position and he was able to then walk away from his job, right? So then Gavin came on. Gavin answered my question for me, but I want you guys to notice something, right? Right. Okay, say introduce and shut up. That's what you're supposed to do as the person that's already in the business. When you introduce your upline, don't be jumping in and correcting your upline. Don't be jumping in and saying, you know, well, it's not 145, it's 195. Whatever mistakes your upline may make in that moment, correct them at the end when your prospect has already left the call. Don't, you know, correct him while the conversation is going on, because that's going to take away all of the credibility that he would have had, that you would have already given him by edifying him. Right? I didn't know sometimes we like to do that, but don't do that because it kind of makes the process a lot harder. So then after Kai would have done that, Gavin would have asked me the questions, and then I would have responded. Notice what Gavin did is whatever I said in response to what he would have said, he agreed with me. He said what did he say exactly? Because he was like
fans, you know, he's
right
in position.
He said you can use the felt phone there.
All right, I'll take that now.
He didn't do that, but this is what you can do, guys. Whatever the prospect says in that moment, you need to respond with something called the felt phone. The felt phone says, hey, I feel you. I felt the same way, but this is what I found. Especially when it came to the pyramid scheme comment or question. Like 98% of the world thinks that network marketing is a pyramid scheme because it's non-traditional. And you want to build rapport by telling them, hey, I feel you. I felt that same way. What happens when you let your upline know that they made a mistake in the three-way? You shouldn't be letting your upline know that. That shouldn't be happening. That should happen after the conversation. Yeah, that should be happening after, not during the conversation. During the conversation, you aren't supposed to be saying anything at all, right? So Gavin hits the felt phone, and then he goes for the close. And this is what closing looks like. All you're doing is collecting a decision. You guys would have seen that Gavin automatically assumed that I was ready to get started, know that everything is clear, right? And he answered all of my questions. This is where people make a lot of mistakes as well. After everything is clear, the conversation goes into a dull point. No, you want to automatically assume always that the person is ready to get started right now. Don't be afraid to ask for the sale, for the credit card information. So know that everything is clear. Let's get you started and on a path to success with us.
Yeah. Also, another one you can use depends on, you know, just different closing techniques. I guess to give you guys, you know, depends on how the conversation goes. You could tell the individual, well, you know, now that you've seen all the information, right? Now that you've seen all the information, you've got all your questions answered. What will stop you from getting started right now? All right. What would stop you from getting started right now, right? Another one. Also, you could also use, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you are absolutely uninterested, and 10 being you are ready to get started right now. Where are you on that scale? Right? Anything that's not a 10, you want to know what's stopping them from getting started right now. All right? Anything that's not a 10, you want to know what's stopping them from getting started right now. I want to go back here real quick to this feel felt phone. Also, you guys would have recognized that even when when Akeem would have said to me, when he had some questions, he was asking me, if this is some type of pyramid scheme and all these different negative questions that he had, I didn't shy away, although I didn't know the answer to these questions, right? I just got started. I let him know that up front, I just got started. But, the truth is, I asked those exact same questions when I first saw the information as well. That's feel, right? I related to him, right? That's the feel aspect. I related to him at that point, so I tell you, bro, listen, I felt that exact same way that you're feeling right now, and here's what I reckon. And then basically just point towards my upline, he can answer all the questions, etc. That's his solution. So basically, the point of the feel felt phone is to connect with the individual. Don't beat them over the head or shy away from what they're saying. Is to connect with them and relate to them, and then point towards the solution. That's the phone. That's all the principle of the feel felt phone is, right? You relate to them, and then you point towards the solution. Because the truth is, most of us, we had a negative outlook on the business before we actually made a decision to get started. Most of us. And we tend to forget that, right? So just put yourself back in that frame of mind, relate to them, point towards the solution. That's it.
Absolutely. So yeah, guys, so just a quick recap of everything so that we all are on the same page, because we're going to have in the next 5 to 7 minutes and the call to prepare for our opportunity call at 10. But remember, your ability to do this, to pique interest, to share the opportunity and set up the three-way. There are many people that don't do the three-way and then they don't get anyone to join their business, right? If you want people to join, especially if you're new to network marketing and you haven't been able to get people at that point after they've seen the video, if they have questions, always use the three-way or third-party validation. It adds more credibility, because, and this is a separate training we're going to do. One of the reasons why people aren't interested in joining with you is because they don't see you in a particular light. They don't see you as a leader. They don't see you as a person that can help them get success. So what you want to do is that you want to show somebody else that can help them, guide them, and help them get success as well. And that's what third-party validation does. That's what the three-way does. But remember, you don't have to set up the three-way. Remember the first scenario with Gavin and Grace. Grace was ready to get started immediately. Go for the close there and then. But if the person has questions, and especially if you can't answer them, because, like we do trainings on how to handle the rebuttals and stuff like that. But if you don't know how to respond to the pyramid scheme question, if you don't know how to respond to, is there a difference between the stock market and the foreign exchange market, all of those rebuttals, set up the three-way, learn. I want to commend Maya. I'm not sure she's on the line, but she has been doing a ton of three-ways, learning exactly how to respond so that when her team gets to that side that she's doing three-ways for them, she will be able to do it easily. That's what leaders do. Stefan is saying enough. I'm telling you, that girl has been doing three-ways, going and coming. And that's good because she's observing how to respond. She's observing what to say so that she can do it for her team when that time comes. So with that being said, guys, this is how you do the three-way. This is how you share the opportunity. This is how you do the PS3. And this recording is going to be available on YouTube. I think we're going to put it up so that individuals can access. Luana's asking, when someone is overseas, how do you pique interest? You can start to use your social media, or you can just start a conversation with them straight up using phone. Yeah, you can start a conversation with them straight up using form. Family, occupation, recreation, and money. Let's just say your friend overseas was Kai. Actually, I was in Dubai. The example that we did, I was overseas. I was in Dubai mining diamonds, right? And how Kai did it, Kai spoke to me based on form. So based on using the form, family, occupation, recreation, money. He had a simple conversation and then pointed towards the opportunity that we have, which is a market slide. All right. Any other questions? We're going to take 2 more questions really quickly before we close out the call, because we're going to have to prepare for our opportunity presentation on this same website link.
And I just add to respond there real quick. Also, you could do what Gavin did with Grace. You know, pick up the phone, call Akeem. Akeem, bro, listen. Whatever you're doing right now, you need to drop it. Right? This is extremely important. I need your full attention, bro. Listen, I have found it. I believe that we found a way that we could change our financial situation, that we could get back our time, be able to spend more time with our family. If you know the situation of this person, that you can do. You point out those things. You again relate, and then you let them know. Listen, you need to have a look at this right now. How fast can you look at this information? That's it. Interest peaked. Excitement, absolutely. All that piqued their interest, right?
Yeah. So any other questions? Any other things that you guys aren't clear on concerning the PS3? We're going to take 30 more seconds to see if any questions come through. I know some people will be typing right now.
Remind us that my team is looking to expand. Yeah, that's another good strategy you could use as well too. I use that more so for cold market though. All right. More so for a cold market. Persons that you're not really sure, you don't know, you can use that.
How this supposed to be working? I'm trying to figure it out.
Somebody saying something?
Yes.
Alicia?
Yes.
You have a question?
Yes, I'm still trying to figure out how this Zoom works.
How to get Zoom to work?
Yes.
Okay, well, you could use, if you want to do a Zoom call, then your upline or your sponsor, or Kai and myself, you can use our Zoom link, which is imltakeover.com, and we could come on and do a presentation for you if you want.
Oh, okay.
Who would have sponsored? Who was your sponsor?
I forgot her name.
Who?
Hey, y'all be quiet. Hold on, I'm finna look her name up. Lakira. Yeah, yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Well, this is what to do. You see Kai? Do you have Kai Lashley on Facebook? WhatsApp? Yeah, connect with him. Okay, I think Lakidra, Kai, you sponsored Lakidra, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, good. So yes, you guys can make the connect, and then you guys can set up if you want to do Zoom calls in the future. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. One last question?
Yeah, that's the last question.
Okay, great. All right, guys, so we're going to be back here in 10 minutes for our opportunity presentation. This was a great TTT call. Let me just check, because I think people are coming on. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Back here in the next 10 minutes for our opportunity presentation for a market slide. So have a great night, everyone.
Okay.